Right.
When we last left off, you guys have found a secret, secondary basement that you went through, and, well, there were some fun times involved.
Yeah.
And everyone promptly, I believe everybody was leaving as we...
No.
Oh, no?
Everyone was kung fu fighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
And they were
is...
fast as lightning.
Yes, that is how things worked out. Yes.
We were until somebody rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. Nearly.
Hi.
Then we were all being forced out of the thing by that.
Like,
Stop it.
screaming, angry person.
I'd like to use my controller till I need it.
This is going to be a chaotic session. I can feel it.
I'm gonna put myself on push to talk, so that way I don't have to worry about keep muting this thing.
I got
That's what I
momentaries
do.
of chaos.
Let me drop everyone down.
Whoa, there's too many people in this one small room.
This is like an elevator.
A very
So-
awkward elevator.
Yes, you guys have ascended from the small... Yes, for that it does count. It does count for your extended list of things you can turn it into.
So anything?
It is okay. So I believe that with how it was worded for mine, you can change it into any other form that a familiar could possibly be. And your list of what your familiar can be is expanded, so you could do any one of them.
Including the special warlock ones?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just testing this to make sure it works. It's a nice little beat that tells me.
Alright, so, yes, that is what happened. As you came up, Ascendus has gone to work getting wood nails hammered together to start boarding up the trap door with the fear of Aussie put into him.
The fear of Aussie.
I am a dangerous foe.
It is currently about 8 p.m. What would you guys like to do?
First, where's Holden?
Holden...
In the back.
Right behind you, on the bed.
Right, I'm just gonna stand over and just looking over you and says, "Give it back."
Give what back?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We've been doing. It's been a long fucking day, man. Just give the crystal back, and it'll be the end of it.
I don't have the crystal. If I had the crystal, I would be using it. I kind of take off, I kind of like expose where my heart would be. Do I look like I have that crystal on me?
Well, to be fair, the crystal didn't go into your heart when you used it before. So,
Well, to be honest,
Claus, would detect magic allow me to see where the heart is?
So you take a moment and cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, I think I could cast it once a day without spending a use because of that feat I got.
Alright. So, you take a moment and focus in, and you do sense several magical essences upon Holden. You would have to give me a perception check to identify a specific one.
Not Arcana?
It's... Yeah, I'm gonna say Arcana, too. I was using perception, because multiple, but Arcana does make more sense.
Can I get advantage?
Yeah, because you did spend a lot of time studying it.
Alright.
You do identify the crystal heart upon him.
I can literally see it, man. I know I can see it on your person right now. Just give it back.
Are you stealing from
Oh, what
your
the
own
fuck?
party members now, Holden?
Oh no, there's 2 of me. Oh, there we go.
Does Holden do anything?
Give me one second. I'm gonna kind of stand up, and I'm just gonna kind of hold the heart out. I didn't take anything else from it.
I snatch it back
I
and
promise.
As he holds out the heart, the wall behind Holden cracks and pulls backwards, making a rather large hole. The whole form of Holden is snatched back and flung up into the air. And
I
the
get the
entire
crystal
thing
now,
happens in a blur.
you repeat that. You liked a bit.
Alright, so as Holden holds out the heart, his form shifts a little bit and the wall behind him cracks and forms a hole. His body is pulled out through it by a blinding blur. And it looks like he just dashes out, well, is pulled out and flung up into the air.
Did he drop the crystal?
He did not drop the crystal.
Damn it!
Run after him.
Can I try and get the crystal?
I wish he was back here.
He teleports back.
Holden, are you willing for this teleportation? You
Am
feel
I
some
dazed?
magical effect taking hold of you. Do you accept the magical effect?
I'm currently being grabbed by some giant magical thing, so no, not really.
Can I wish for the? I wish I had the crystal.
I wish everybody would stop
happens.
wishing.
Alright, Holden, I need you to make a charisma save. As
Give me one
charisma is
second,
what's
I'm rolling a
typically
magic
resisting magical effects. I mean, not
Charisma
magical
save?
teleportation effects. Yes, charisma save. You feel the crystal heart vanish from your grasp and appears in Fine's hand.
I find
You
that
feel
for a
yourself being rapidly pulled up into the sky. With how you are being held, you're not able to see what is carrying you.
I give the crystal back to Edward and I just say, keep it safe this time.
second. Trust me, I just didn't expect he. Yeah, whatever. Probably should be more concerned with the giant thing that just grabbed Holden, but at this point, I just don't care anymore. Seen people get melted, seen people just get carried away by some delivery guy. I've had enough of today.
A delivery guy.
To be fair, maybe it's some power he got from the crystal.
In that case, I hope he can go fuck himself. Assuming since I see magic in the crystal means it still has juice.
Are any of us going after him, or...?
I've already left to go to sleep.
Oh, well, I suppose we can. Can I look outside the hole to see if I can see him?
Can I have us
Yes,
fly?
you do see the form of Holden as well as a large black pair of wings being spouted out from behind him. There appears to be some kind of form between him and the wings, but it's blurry. You're not quite able to make it out.
Oh, can anybody
Well, I
He
fly.
is about 200 feet up.
I can fly, but slowly.
There ain't shit we can do.
Right. Well, this is great.
Well, you so but it just wanted Holden.
Well,
I-
it's not undead.
So, there's a bird, then Holden, and then another thing.
Some fish guy, I remember.
Yes? Hello?
So you just look on?
Hello?
Yeah.
So there's the bird, and then Holden, and then another thing.
Like, you're able to see the wings of whatever it is that's holding him, but you're not quite able to see other parts of whatever it is at the moment, and that is the other thing.
How fast is it?
So it's just two things, though.
Yeah, it's moving about 60 feet every 6 seconds.
Okay. Can I call up to it and be like, "Pardon me, could you please come back and we can talk about you stealing him away? I'm not exactly against it, but I'd like to have an opinion in the matter. And I would like to attempt to persuade."
Okay, roll persuasion.
29.
I also need... I'm going to say a constitution save with advantage for screaming.
Oh, okay.
No, Lubsy-
Why?
Oh yeah, Lubsy doesn't reach.
It's a pretty long ways away, but your voice...
Well, I'm flying a bit. With my cape. Oh no, wait, it's nighttime, I can't fly. Never mind, everyone, I can't fly.
I select Puff to follow.
I'm taking notes as I see this unfold.
I'm sleeping.
watching and hoping Aussie can do something, mostly.
He's out of range of all my spells, dear. But, you know, maybe he'll come back. I'm
Holden,
doing
read
very
my
well
fucking
persuasive.
messages.
Hello?
Did everyone run outside?
What
We
you talking
could
about?
wish, but I don't know what would help.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't realize you were
I
saying.
wish the
Alright,
bird was
so-
earthbound.
A moment passes after Aussie's words ring out, and the figure stops flying upwards and slowly begins to descend. Holden looks down. Holden, do you wish to say anything?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You feel the eyes of Holden looking down at you and struggling to turn to see whatever it is that's holding him. It gets to be about 90 feet up, and you just see a blade going through Holden's chest. The blade is
Oh,
ignited in a almost golden fire. His form begins to slump slightly.
I told him he
Blindness
shouldn't mess
spells,
with.
though.
I told him not to mess with the Blackheart, but no, he didn't believe me.
The body of Holden and whatever is holding it slowly drifts down to the ground.
Can I
It
make
is
a-
a very heavily cloaked figure with, again, large black wings spread behind it. You're not quite able to see its face, but you can feel its eyes looking out upon you.
It also floated down?
It
Yes.
did float down.
Is it like standing?
It is standing.
Hello? Telepathically. Hello? Do you speak the common tongue, or any version of Elvish, Primordial, or Sylvan, perhaps? Well, actually, you don't need to share a language with me to understand my mental thoughtitude. So, do you speak, or are you a bird?
You hear no response.
Right. Well, I'm going to just continue and assume that you can understand me, and you're electing not to.
The
So,
form
hello.
very quickly shifts from its current position and dashes over to Edward. Edward, I need you to make me an athletics check.
Where is Edward?
Outside.
Outside.
Mm-hmm.
Can I reach and get the rod of mercurial life stealing from Holden?
Yeah, is Holden on the ground since he charged?
Holden is currently slumped on the ground, not moving.
What the fuck?
Can I take the rod of mercurial life stealing?
Yes, it is just kind of like dangling there.
Net! And I throw it at it.
Do I notice this?
Yes, you do notice this all going on. However, you're a little bit preoccupied with the fact that whatever this thing is quickly dashed over, and wherever you're currently holding the heart, it has grabbed it and has begun to back up, still keeping within arm's reach of you, but its eyes almost looking over every aspect of you.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm not stupid enough to try and take it back from that thing, so I was gonna say, it's like, I wasn't planning to, like, steal souls with it. I was just researching it. I mean, honestly, for normal purposes.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say.
I use healing word on Holden, and I say, drugs.
The creature Holden, as you say drugs, your magic does not seem to take hold of it. Holden's form appears to be completely unmoving. You get the sense that healing magic will not take hold for some reason or another. You're not quite able to see much of his form with how heavily armored he is and with his mask.
Can I try to make a medicine check to see if he's alive or unconscious or dead?
Yes.
Actually, I still have his helmet, though.
Oh yeah, you did.
They went back.
Forgot about that. So you see blood slowly coming out of his mouth and eyes. His eyes have rolled back in his head. Aussie, you think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Everybody else realizes that he is very dead.
May I ask why you killed Holden?
The creature seems to take no response to you and begins waving its hand over the obsidian heart. Its form slowly changes very, very slowly. Almost a speck at first, but slowly going into a almost clear color. It appears to be prepared to spend some time doing this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna interrupt it. I'm just gonna...
The crystal heart goes clear, or the creature goes clear?
The crystal heart.
Okay.
Right, I'm just gonna go inspect Holden, just carefully look at it, just slowly back away.
As you inspect Holden, there is a very clear scimitar wound on him. As you look at the creature, it has two slightly gleaming scimitars at its hips.
Huh?
And you're guessing that's what killed him. Pretty
I'm not gonna be a
sure.
rocket scientist to figure that out. Well, I was gonna have this whole thing prepared, but,
Now,
dibs on
was
his
your
money.
spell counterspelled, or was it
Was what counterspelled?
fine? Was your spell, did it just not work? Was it like counter... Atrexis, I say telepathically.
As you reach
Can
out
you
telepathically, you feel a mariachi band begin to play inside your mind.
Brilliant. Can you counterspell through the ground?
Gotta see him.
And can you see through the ground?
I don't know.
Can you see him now?
See who?
No, can you see... What?
See who?
The woman with the white hair. And I pointed fine.
No.
Can you see any of us?
No.
Right. Goodbye. So it wasn't a Trixus.
I love a trick.
Alright.
Well,
I'm just, like, slowly taking, like, Holden's backpack off and coin purse.
Let me open up his
You need
character
money.
sheet, and you can take what you wish.
Damn.
you already have so much money.
Ruthless.
Well, here's the thing, he
Don't
did
need to be
steal from me,
poor.
so... I think it's only fair that I get some stuff, right?
Ooh. That opened for me, too.
Oh, actually, you can have the money if I can have the gear, the leather.
Yeah, I'll take the money. I, like, quickly grab all the money.
Oh, I want that bag of ale, but I'm in the other room.
Can I pull out a flask and just, like, take some of his blood?
What?
Okay,
For purposes,
you take some of
it's
his blood. It's rather
Thank you.
dark, actually. It's a little bit odd. You may guess that it had something to do with his abilities, but it's kind of just odd looking.
It's for science, everyone. It's fine.
I need his hand.
Okay, now that's concerning.
What?
Like,
Blood?
I can understand blood, you know, because for various reasons, but taking someone's hand is kind of suspicious.
Hey, maybe he wants to make a crawling claw.
Yeah, that's kind of suspicious.
I'm in the other room. You guys can't hear me.
No, you're right next to us, dear.
No, that was I'm in the other bedroom. That's just so I can see what you guys are doing. Because for some reason Klaus gave me 2 of these things, so I just moved that so I can see, and not everything is black.
So, a Trixus,
Yes.
Senor Mariachi, can you bring people back to life, or is that not a thing you can do?
I don't know.
Right, just to check, you are still in the dungeon basement.
Is it a dungeon?
The basement. Why?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you? Well, are you being held, or are you on the floor?
I am currently on the floor.
And it's dark.
No.
Does it smell slightly of damp?
Slightly.
Does it sound like he's being honest?
Give me an insight check.
16.
He's being as honest as he can be.
Okay, right.
The
Good day.
creature that is doing whatever it is doing to the obsidian heart pauses the process. A large speck about the size of a copper coin is now present upon it. It looks out to Edward.
I approach again. Can I try and see what he did to it?
I'm just gonna hold the heart out to where he can see it quite plainly.
Can I take the heart? I just slowly reach out for the heart, just looking up at him occasionally. I'm gonna take it, okay? And I slowly take the heart from him.
Do you allow this to happen?
I am allowing this to happen.
Alright. You take the heart from it.
Can I try and see what he did to it?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
So who here's caught on by now?
Me.
Kind of
Alright,
obvious.
so it appears
I don't
that
know.
he was beginning some kind of process of almost expending the souls and purifying the object in itself, almost transmuting it into something new.
Amazing.
It will take a little bit more time, but with how much time I have on this world, it will be done eventually.
And your name is?
So what is your name, good sir?
My name is Exodus.
Pleasure to meet you, Exodus. So, if I may ask a question, why did you kill Holden? And I point to Holden's body. Was it because of the taking souls from the Black Heart thing?
I am the aspect of justice. It must have been served.
Okay,
Well, that's right. I don't like him either, so I'm quite happy. I looked at Holden's body. Douche canoe! And I cast vicious mockery at it.
The
want
body,
his head
who
to
is not,
explode.
which is now considered an inanimate object, cannot take psychic damage, but it does make
I
you
want
feel
his
slightly
head
better
to
about yourself.
explode.
I mean, I could magic missile the head. That could do.
While I shout douche canoe at him. Douche canoe!
I like hesitates like, all right. Cast magic missile at his head.
So disrespectful.
You cast magic missile at his head, and the 3 bolts hit his face, causing it to slightly become concave.
Right, okay.
Oh god, I immediately regret that.
Oh, that was a long time coming.
A little bit of
Fine,
brain
can you
oozes
do me
out
a
of the
favor
use.
as- Yeah. Fine, can you do me a favor as he is still my character. Can you just slide the helmet back on so that way no one can see this?
I just like sit down on my knees and just slide the helmet back on.
Listen, Edward, to be fair, it's not him anymore. Remember, I know where his soul... Well, no, it wouldn't have gone to the palace of the gods, let's be honest. But it's not in his body. Which, by the way, are we alarmed that it might turn into a spectre?
I mean, it very well could. I mean, should we...
Salt! Salt! I have salt! I put salt around it!
Yeah, like I'll put salt around the body.
You form a circle of salt around the body.
Yes! I knew this would come in handy!
You still have a lot of salt.
Should we, like, grab a shovel or something, or...
Oh.
I mean, I'm
Well,
pretty sure we can just leave a dead body out here.
The tradition is to put it in the ocean.
I feel like if we do that, we're gonna get a wraith on our ass in, like within the hour.
But the salt...
But it's salt water.
Like,
That
it
is
says-
actually... That is funny.
I feel like that's a
That might actually
loophole.
Well, it has to be an unbroken line of salt. I'm pretty sure salt water is be considered unbroken salt.
No,
We can-
never mind.
Can we, like, burn the body and, like, throw the ashes in the ocean? That should do both.
Let's take everything. So I have the Rod of Mercurial Life stealing back, yes?
I took all the money.
Okay. Rod of...
Yeah, basically just go ahead, take whatever you want from Holden, as I don't need anything on his sheet anymore. I don't think, anyways. I don't think.
Right? Well, if you need something from us, just ask, okay?
Yeah, I know. I don't think I have anything. He does have, I think, a set of cards and some thieves' tools. I think that's something else that he can take as well. He has some
I
tools
see
that he
crap.
can take.
Oh, no,
Yeah, he has,
does kind
He has thieves' tools, dice, cards, and a horn. So,
I could use some deck of cards.
Can I take the pillow from his bedroll?
You should just take everything that he has.
Well, we're dividing it up.
Too much
Like I
effort.
said, just-
I leave.
just,
Put it
like
all
I
in the
said,
back
just
of
strip him
Holden.
down.
Yeah,
I already
just
got the
put it
money
all in
cards. I'm good.
Right, so Abernathy. Or what?
Exodus?
I'm gonna change it to your,
Exodia.
Exodus. Like,
The
you know,
book?
the fancier way of saying leaving.
right?
Right. So... Are
What
you
do we do with the body?
leaving? Or...
I kind of want to disturb the grass. Yeah, by the way, do you know where wild this grass suddenly appeared? Fine, do you know why all the grass suddenly appeared?
No.
Whatever.
Inside.
I hammered
Is
that
my-
shit closed.
Well, isn't it?
Aussie, I'm gonna take over this inn. Please don't yell at me again.
What's
What?
going on?
As you
remember
peer
the-
through the hole, it appears that he has boarded up the trapdoor.
Who's he?
Ascendus. He poked his head out.
The guy you threatened to kill if you ever.
Oh, are you just
opened
repairing
again.
it, or are you, like, barring us from... I can mend it. I have magic.
Hey, Klaus, did we forget what else was in Holden's bag?
what else would there be that wasn't?
I'll send you the message here in a second.
Okay.
Is Ascendus being mean, or is he just repairing the wall?
No, he didn't repair the wall. He just boarded up the trapdoor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna fix this up after y'all are done out here.
Oh, I can fix it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll help you, Aussie.
I'm gonna figure out how to run a tavern.
Right. People pay you money.
Thanks for the tip.
Good talk.
Things. No, I'm not tipping you. Right. So, Egress, was it? Departure? Wandarian. I know he said something about leaving, but aside from that, his name evades me. Does anyone remember?
Well, I remembered it, but now you made me forget it.
Yes.
Exodus.
Exodus.
Oh, eczema.
Exodus.
You know, I really must write that down. How do you spell it? E?
Give me 1 second. Yeah, it is EXOS.
O. That is not how you...
He cut out
Okay.
whenever he said D.
Okay. Just checking.
US.
Right. Well done.
Maybe you should change your name. Maybe you should change your Roll20 name to that, so we don't keep mixing it up.
No, Aussie is just not...
So you
yeah.
did with me for a long time.
Yeah, right. So... you know, really, I think that Exodia is a fancier name. Anywho, well done. So, good day to you. And I go to mend the hole in the wall. With mending.
I take out my flask of oil and pour it
You're
on
back.
Holden's body, and then I cast Firebolt on it.
Alright, Holden's body goes up in flames, and, as the thing begins to burn, you see a slight green form peeking out from it. You recognize the skull of Atrixis that was being held in a bag that was kind of hidden in an unpleasant place.
Atrexis,
I'm not
Yes.
touching it.
did you lie to us? Me?
I might have.
Why?
I didn't want to go back.
Well, I'll tell you what, Atrexis. What if we make a deal?
Okay.
I'm a well-travelled and well-educated man, and to be honest, the thing has already been boarded up, and Lord knows I don't have any method of getting nails out of the floor. So, how about I hold on to you? And I'll show you new horizons, etc., etc. And in exchange, you tell me what you know of the landscapes we come across.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Might I
Atrexis?
pick you up without you attempting to injure me? Bring harm to me.
Atrexis? Wait, I've heard that name before. Hang on.
No, just let me handle this first. Dear God.
I know him.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
well,
hey,
go on.
it's you!
How have you been?
Atrixis' skull shifts to look towards Exodus. Oh, it's been so long, like, 20,000 years now? Something like that?
One more time.
It's been so long. What's it been now? Like 20,000 years? Something like that?
Yeah, something along the lines of that.
How you been?
Oh, you know, doing my thing, hoping extinction doesn't come back, mostly.
I feel ya. I hope she doesn't come back either. But anyways, yeah. Can you make sure I don't go back in a hole?
We're not putting you
I
in
can-
a hole.
We
We're throwing you in the ocean, so you sink. Don't be silly.
It would be nice to introduce myself to some fishes.
See, he approves of the plan.
The skull shifts itself slightly with a weird shimmering motion of its jaw back towards Aussie.
Right. The lovely reunion.
Yeah.
what?
Right. Well. Okay.
Okay. Just don't sing or anything. You're absolutely terrible at music.
Right. So, who else wants to hold him then?
Caradon wants him, but I think that it'd be in the best interest for everybody to go to sleep.
Right. How do you feel about being left out here in the grass for a while?
I think that's a horrible idea.
You're the same color. It's basically
I-
camouflage.
I use control flames to open up a little path so that there's nothing touching it. Someone can reach in.
You...
If they're brave.
Alright, you do that.
Do you think Mage Hand would be able to pick it up?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, I will cast Mage Hand, and before I pick it, I was like, okay, don't shock me or do any mind magic again, okay?
If you want, I can hold him. Me and him have a little bit of catching up to do.
You know what? Okay. I just very carefully pick up the skull and give it, Exit dice.
Closer.
Exodus.
No, it's eczema.
There you go. Shut up.
Eczema 24 hours.
Right. Well, glorious. Well done. I'm not really tired because we slept for like 16 hours down in that hole, but if the rest of you feel tired, I'm up for it.
I'm tired of sleeping in an actual bed.
Oh, you know what's sad? I don't know what time it is in Hulanuka.
I don't know who Luca is.
When will
Exodus,
the boat be arriving?
Yes.
do you know about Hulanuka?
I've been there a couple times.
Do you know
What's
what
life
time
like?
it is there now? You know, time zones.
It'd be a history, right, Klaus?
Yep.
Like, would they be asleep? Is what I'm asking.
You have no clue.
I have
try.
no clue, sadly.
Right.
Who said they wanted to try?
Um,
Okay, go ahead and roll. You have no clue.
Right. So,
When is the ship getting back? Or here?
the ship comes tomorrow, I believe.
Like how many hours, please?
I believe that you were told about midday.
Okay.
it is getting kind of late.
Well, I do have this dream scroll that we could look in on Arthak with, if you want.
Yeah, let's save that.
Are you sure? Because we could check in on Arthak.
Like, I know you want to check out more on Arthak, okay, but let's save it, okay?
Well,
The dream
this
scroll,
lets-
I mean.
But this lets you talk to him, though.
Wouldn't it be much better for Surprise for you to meet face to face?
It would be face to face.
Oh my.
In a sense.
Klaus, check your messages real fast.
Okay. good luck, Ozzy, and Exodus. When you finish with the heart purification thing, let me know. I'm gonna go pay the new tavern owner for the rooms.
I'm going to fix this wall.
Don't pay the tavern. Oh,
Just tell him Aussie sent you. He'll be terrified. No, I'm kidding. Please don't. I don't want him to be terrified of me. I quite like him. He's a nice fellow.
but don't pay him though.
I want back in.
Oh,
Well,
let me.
mending is going to take a while. It's a cantrip. By
Yeah,
the
it
way,
takes 1 minute to make a relatively small thing. It's gonna take about an hour to fully patch this up.
By the way, Elodia, thank you for just doing the hole instead of walking in like a normal person.
Yeah, actually, it's hilarious.
Klaus,
hello,
you good now?
Puff.
Good.
Question, and I'm kind of generally looking in the direction of Carradine.
Huh?
Who sent you?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm asleep, but if you want to come wake me up, I'll tell you that I'm sent by Gaia.
Wait, are you sleeping just
Wait,
on the
you're not out
ground?
here?
Alright, I'm deleting it. There we go.
I don't think he ever said he came out.
No.
I thought you were just standing there. Never mind.
No. I'm sleeping. But he gave me an extra thing for some reason, so I just put it out there. So
Oh,
can
I guess
see.
it's that thing that I forgot to delete.
But I can still see for some reason, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I
Probably
can
Puff.
still see too.
Oh no, Puff isn't a thing. Oh, because Holden is all of us.
Oh.
Right. So,
Oh, that must be.
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
Tempest.
still come in.
The body was burned.
Yeah, I
Mr.
lost that
Justice Person. Aussie says as he's mending the wall very slowly.
Yes.
Do you intend to stay here, or are you getting on with life?
Well, I do have another mission. I'm searching for a man with a. I'm gonna kind of have to think back on this for a second. Just give me 1 second. Because
Roll a
I have to
D4.
load.
That's what I do.
While he's doing this, can I look at him? Is he what does he look like?
Looking at him, he is a pretty heavily cloaked figure that, between that and the armor on top of it that appears to be that of chainmail, you're not able to see actually any skin of him. After a moment of talking with him, his wings kind of close in around him and shift into that of a cloak. He carries 2 scimitars upon his hips.
Is he? If
Anyways.
I poke him, is he squishy?
Do you poke him?
I poke him.
Go ahead.
Rock
Okay.
on.
What do you feel like?
Squish.
Right. And would you consider yourself a race of a certain kind?
Made by. Hang on. Klaus, how do you pronounce her name again?
Ryra.
I was made by Ryra. Oh, an odd 23,000 years ago.
Your mic is dying.
The alien.
I apologize for that.
Can I make a history check to know if I know anything about him, or
Give me a
Am I-
religion check.